I mean, we might as well get into it. Dylan, do you want me to watch this first? The Legend of the Admiral? Do you think this is worth it? I'll check this out, and then we'll go into the final segment. I found something that's saved it for the end just because it's a little dark. So, Dylan, I hope this isn't too dark.
Yeah, outdoor grooming.
So this is The Legend of the Admiral. Dylan said this thing is, he says it's pretty interesting. This is a very rich homeless person. Is that what you said? He's very, very wealthy, but chooses to be homeless. I don't really understand the context. No, it's not dark.
Homeless. Okay. I don't need four walls. This is where I live.
That's badass.
Unfortunately, I'm on high ground, but I mean, don't get off into this wet stuff because it's contaminated with feces.
The homeless whites in America, they still don't live like the Indians. I see Instagrams constantly of them dunking their heads in over there. They got dunk tanks full of shit. They roll around in shit. They eat shit. They I mean, in India, you know, they need like a bidet for their face. This guy's still like, you know, he's like, I'm homeless and I do drugs, but I'm not Indian. I'm not your average Indian person.
I'm on high ground, but I mean, don't get off into this wet stuff because it's contaminated with feces.
See, he even knows.
Hey, Admiral, thanks for dinner, dude.
Yeah, man.
First world country. You know if water's contaminated with feces.
You like that, huh? Right now, I'm homeless by choice.
He's the most. He's homeless and drives that $120,000 Mercedes there.
$139,000.
Badass. So he has a Mercedes. Dylan knows about cars. What kind of car is this? Mercedes what?
Mercedes there.
$139,000.
$139,000 Mercedes. He's a rich guy. He just doesn't want to pay bills, and he's homeless. Lives outside. That's good milk. He's buying good milk. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's the Strauss Family Farms, the cream top milk. That's nice. That's the good shit. Bring the bottle back, you get like $3.50 too. I bet he keeps bringing the bottles back, and I'm sure he's economical to some degree. He's got the same gloves as love this. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but when I see these gloves, I always think of Dexter's Lab. I think of Dexter's mom. Remember the episode when she fights for the last pair of rubber gloves at the store?
Okay.
Love that episode.
Yeah, I'm not paying off a mortgage. The fuck, I'm living here.
Yeah.
I'm living here for free. You know, I don't have student loans. I didn't get fucked up on $140,000 to become a, what do people try to be nowadays? I don't know, business finance. I'm an apathist. The agnostic says I don't know. The apathist says I don't care.
Do you ever care?
No.
Is he, Dylan, for context, is he on crack or anything? He seems to have a little bit of a dopey look to him.
And I just found out my great-grandmother, full-blooded Italian. That explains a lot. That explains why, once again, I am boss of a city. Yeah, I got locked up a lot in Florida and Louisiana. But all my crimes.
By the way, if you're Italian and you tell people you're Italian and you're listening to the show, I want you to know that no one gives a shit. And it's one of the most uninteresting things about you is you saying that your ancestry about the Italian thing, and it explains a lot. No one gives a shit. It's not interesting. Shut the fuck up.
Are honorable.
I just docked this guy a couple points by, trying to mention he's Italian. That has. Oh, really? So are you a descendant of Leonardo da Vinci? Are you a descendant of Bruno? What about Goethe? Oh, wait, no, I'm listing a German guy. Fuck, I look like a retard. Let me take that one back. But Bruno I did get. The expulsion of the triumphant beast. I'm not done with it, but and it makes no sense to me, but I am reading it. I know a little bit about the WAPs.
Crimes, so just felonies.
No, it doesn't mean I dislike Mike Racine. I'm just saying it's a very boring thing to constantly say you're Italian. No one. It's just boring. It's boring as shit. Unless you actually sound like an Italian, you have a chain and all that stuff, and you live in New York. But if not, if you just look like a white guy, no one gives a shit that you're Italian, and it's boring. Shut up.
Yep. How's that ham and carrots?
It was good.
Got garlic in there, y'all. Yeah, I just found out my great-grandmother's 100% Italian.
Oh, wow.
That explains a lot. It's a little old lady town. People sit up in their little shitbox apartments and houses. They regularly send what they call chronic inebriants to our camp here, and they ask them to stay here. They go to the camp. And what a blessing that is to be able to have a place like this, an open air insane asylum where people can just freak out and get nasty.
But when I moved here, they did have the homeless, but they were in like another area. There was like smoke and partying, and the police had to come. And
I did see explosions down there from my house.
Explosions?
Well, homeless people get bored and they build pipe bombs. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Logically, it makes sense.
This explosion happened last night.
An explosion. They say many were running to safety.
The city of Sausalito is tearing down an unauthorized homeless camp.
This camp had become a real problem, and now the city has closed it. Everyone is gone, and it was up to each individual to decide where they would go next.
I guess, homeless people in America are so lazy. They want to be nomads without actually being nomadic. They don't move about from place to place. They're not into displacement. So you have to force them to keep moving. Because otherwise, it becomes a pretty unsanitary problem. And then an open air drug market, right? So they kind of have to push them along. But, homeless people need to take a lesson out of the Native American playbook. You gotta be nomadic. Go where the sun is shining. Where can you plant your seed and do this and do that? You gotta constantly be on the move. Because you're not going to be supplied with like housing or any sort of like mental health treatment, or you're fucked anyway, and you're probably past help, or you don't want help or whatever. But I don't know. Just read up on the Comanche and become like them. Because they're always going to keep making you move along. Just how it is.
Fucking bastards scattered my little tribe all over the place, and most of them will probably never come back.
People have given up on, solving any of these problems in America. Now it's just playing hot potato with the issue. So... And I hate to even have an opinion on the homeless, because everybody's got to have a fucking, when it comes to grifters, they all got some big hot take on homeless people. And I don't know, man. No one ever lets the homeless speak for themselves. People make fun of homeless people all the time. They make fun of homeless people in establishments where homeless people aren't allowed. I don't know. It seems very cowardly to...
I'm hoping to find enough gold.
Isn't this the song from The Straight Story? I think it is. It is! Lawrence Walking by Angelo Badalamenti from The Straight Story by David Lynch. I love this little violin.
In these northern goldfields to put a new engine in my yacht.
Smoking weed.
But no, it's probably half my adult life I've been homeless, but all by choice.
Yeah, this guy's kind of becoming more interesting as it goes, because he has this He's living like the straight story right now. He's telling everybody he's
15 years old, I
Italian.
became
He's
a cartel enforcer for a very prominent Cuban crime family, which I won't speak any more about. I'm quite sure I'm the only survivor.
Where's he going? Does he even know?
I got a call from the bank. I have to inform you that your father died 3 weeks ago. And so I said to her, so you're calling to tell me I'm a millionaire? When that was...
Okay, this guy actually kicks ass. This guy absolutely rules.
a nice call to get. Life-changing. Yeah, no, don't miss him at all. Have no feelings
This
for
guy
him
kicks
whatsoever.
so much ass.
Why do you think that is?
Well, just a lack of respect. One time he told me, you'll never make it pushing a wheelbarrow. And I should have said to him, well, what's your idea of making it? 3 failed marriages and a son who hates your guts? But I didn't say that. In fact, if my father could have stopped me from getting that money, he probably would have. So, the amount that I got was like a slap in the face. I should have gotten at least $100 million, and I didn't get anywhere close to that. Really, my only job in life should have been to manage my inheritance and do charity work. Unfortunately, Americans don't value generational wealth like the British do. Americans have this Horatio Algiers, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, no one gave me anything mentality, which a lot of times is not true.
Is your mom alive?
No, my mother died over 20 years ago, which I just found out a couple of years ago that she died. I was
And then playing some song as he smokes weed. Yeah, that guy kicks ass. He's really figuring it out, huh?